She's half American lab, black lab, and then half English, so a little 50-50.
We got her at 8 weeks old. When we first moved to California about 3 years ago, she had an injury and she was limping, and so come to find out it was bicipital tendonitis. We basically had to rest and stop running, and she was able to return to normal. So she had intermittent limping, and then once we were able to rest and did some natural anti-inflammatories, she went back to normal. So several months ago, the limping came back, and we thought it was the same type of thing, the same injury from overuse. And so we went to the vet and had an x-ray, and she was diagnosed with osteosarcoma.
So the osteosarcoma was in the top of her humerus, so that was like right up here and kind of in her shoulder. So now she has can have issues with fractures if she jumps down from a car or runs downstairs or even up and down a curb. So we have to be really careful with that.
Yeah, and we opted not to do, I guess, the traditional treatments, which was amputation and chemotherapy. You know, I had never heard of ozone therapy and didn't know much about it, so we definitely had to get educated on it. And we're doing the subcutaneous when we come to the vet, and then we actually purchased a device that we can do at home. So we do it almost daily, and it's a really quick treatment. Sierra tolerates it really, really well. We give her a treat while we're administering the ozone, and she doesn't mind it. We set an alarm pretty much, every day. We both work from home, so it's easy, and we think it's definitely helping. And now she can walk a half mile to a mile without any limping. Seems to have more energy. Her personality is pretty much the same. I would say more playful than she's been in a while. The more research we did, and we went to a couple different specialists, it almost just seemed like we only had a couple months with her if we continued on the path we were choosing to go down. I can say I felt a little hopeless at one point. I know now we feel so hopeful because we can just see that she's doing so much better, and she's not on any pain medications.
In reading up on it, it just kind of made sense that regular cells get a positive reaction from it and cancerous cells get a negative reaction from it, and so we're kind of throwing the whole kitchen sink at it.
I remember the first day we actually did the ozone here at the vet. She had so much energy when we left. Even that evening, the next day, we could notice definitely a difference, because that was right after she had been diagnosed, and we didn't have her on a protocol of herbals or anything like that at the time. The other thing is, everything we looked at and evaluated, we're like, at least let's give it a shot. It's not going to hurt her, so hopefully it helps, but if it's not going to harm her in any way, then it's worth just giving it a try.